Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Et c'est parti pour l'interrogatoire. J'espère que vous êtes chaud. Qui se cache derrière la légende, Madame Zavos? Qui êtes-vous réellement?
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
Bon, en tout cas, elle sait que nous aussi nous sommes féroces. Pour des poulets.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Ok. Dites-moi, étiez-vous vraiment l'espionne du roi? Ce n'est pas dangereux d'être royaliste de nos jours? Oh, je sais pas laquelle poser. Parce qu'en fait, ça se rapproche du cadre avec la famille royale et Natasha. Mais les deux sont intéressantes. Mais en fait, la deuxième, je trouve qu'elle est vraiment bien parce que ça parle un petit peu des royalistes, quoi. Donc, Natasha pourrait être royaliste.
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Putain, il répond bien.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the
Let's
king's
go.
employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
Ouais, donc elle a quand même des limites.
You'd rather die then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Ça parle mal.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Ok. Bon, on en a appris des choses, mais on s'est pris un gros moins 10 dans les dents. Dans le bec. Qu'est-ce que le souhait Tolénil au juste? C'est vraiment juste une maison close de luxe? Quand avez-vous décidé d'ouvrir une maison close?
Why did you decide to open a brothel?
Et on le rentre un peu dans le lard quand même. Hein.
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Et il y a moyen que Natasha ait été élevée, c'est sûr, mais je suis sûr.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
Ah punaise, oui.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
Ça veut dire qu'elle a aidé Natacha. Mais c'est sûr.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
Ça, c'est bien répondu.
You
Sonny.
see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived.
And
Very insightful,
mince.
Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
Je suis désolé, j'ai un peu merdouillé. J'ai passé 2 dialogues. Nice, bonne question. Si je devine à qui appartient la carte, vous me direz si j'ai raison?
if I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
Eh ben, on peut dire que j'effectue depuis cette nuit une petite enquête sur Natacha, donc voilà quoi.
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who
Ça,
was
c'est
her
bien
best
dit,
friend
Sonny.
and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it, or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Pardon. Excusez-moi. Mais c'est plutôt bon signe. C'est plutôt bon signe. On touche. On avance dans la quête.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
D'accord. Tout le monde en ville pense que vous êtes dangereuse. Pourquoi à votre avis? Ok. Bon. Je pense que si tu poses cette question-là, c'est pas la plus pertinente. Pourquoi vous l'avez recueillie? Peut-être que vous vous êtes reconnu en elle. Vous avez essayé de la protéger. De quoi? Vous avez essayé de la modeler à votre image? Je pense qu'il faut, avant de poser les 2 dernières questions, il faut passer par la deuxième pour savoir pourquoi elle l'a accueillie.
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Ça, c'est une chose intéressante. Une vilaine coupure sur le bras gauche. Elle était gelée jusqu'aux os. Ok.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends. But I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from. Or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
C'est plutôt comment elle a pu savoir que c'était la maison close, qu'elle pouvait y vivre, se réfugier en tout cas, et comment elle savait pour la porte arrière. Bon, bonne question.
I see.
Ok.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stovonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stovonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
C'est plutôt perturbant.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Ça, c'est une bonne idée. Est-ce qu'il vous est venu à l'idée d'exploiter la relation de Natasha et IBN? Êtes-vous resté en contact avec elle? Pourquoi vous l'avez laissé partir avec Wessler?
Why did you let her leave with Wessler?
What else could I have done? Wessler is a handsome, rich, powerful animal, and Natasha fell in love with him. If anything, I know you can't stand in the way of a woman in love. There's nothing more dangerous, Mr. Featherland.
I've been in this job for more than 20 years, but I haven't heard that one before.
You see? You learn something new every day if you have an open mind. Yes.
Eh mince. Peut-être que vous l'avez vu pour la dernière fois. Vous lui en vouliez d'être parti, vous avez peur qu'elle révèle ses secrets.
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavos?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
Ça signifie qu'elle a pris une toute autre dimension une fois qu'elle était avec Laura. Ok, c'est intéressant. C'est hyper intéressant. Qu'est-ce que vous avez ressenti quand vous avez appris que Natasha allait partir?
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Bon, il s'est passé un truc, et là, de la phrase qu'elle vient de raconter, elle a été blessée, heurtée par ce départ. Il y a peut-être quelque chose d'autre, en plus. Bonne question, tout ça.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, detective. Yes, anytime.
Bon, on va dire qu'à la fin de cette enquête, je resterai un flic correct. Et oui, mesdames, messieurs, je suis constant. Précision du focus 60%, pas plus ni moins. Allez, on continue. Natacha a travaillé au Sortez avant qu'Ibn Souslor la découvre et la sorte de là. Et elle l'a très mal pris. Et si ça se trouve, il y a quelque chose en commun qui... Il y a un secret entre les deux, et si ça se trouve, elle fait partie des suspects, ça c'est sûr.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait. Do you trust her? Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Ok, donc autant tout checker. C'est pas une énigme ça? Je sais pas, je fais n'importe quoi, mais si ça se trouve c'est... Ok, qu'on check un peu toute la pièce. Si ça se trouve il y a un code. C'est fort possible.
These books are here for a reason.
Excusez-moi les amis, je réfléchis. Sept fragments de mon esprit, bave et châtiment. Bon, déjà, on va vite faire checker notre petit carnet. Natacha a travaillé au Sortez avant qu'Ibn Souslor découvre et la sorte de là. Zaiwas et Natacha n'étaient pas juste de sans connaissance, elles avaient une relation forte. Telle mère, telle fille. Même Zaiwas ne pouvait pas retracer tout le passé mystérieux de Natacha, ses nombreux contacts n'auraient pas suffi. Ça l'a bouleversé quand Natacha, qu'elle aimait comme sa fille, est partie d'une île pour suivre Ibn Souslor. Oups. Natacha... Elle vient du nord de Starostovonia, sa famille a dû s'en échapper plus tard. Quand Natacha est arrivée avec Lovin, elle était déjà orpheline. Ok, et codex, on s'en fout un petit peu du codex. Je suis désolé, je passe vite le codex. Hein. C'est juste... ça raconte l'histoire de tout ça.
Yes, this is the Zaiwas from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Ah mais oui, putain. Bah oui. Je suis con moi. Ça me revient là, mais oui. Ça veut dire que... c'est sûrement quelqu'un de la liste, quelqu'un qui participe, qui vient justement dans la maison close. Il y a quelque chose à faire là-dessus. Je sais pas quoi. Il y a forcément quelque chose qui cloche. Il y a peut-être des numéros qui peuvent nous donner un indice. 7 fragments de mon esprit. 7h49. Bon, on va essayer. Si c'est ça, c'est pété. Oh punaise. Ça m'a surpris.
A hidden door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I
Marty,
don't think
t'as pas
many
tort.
animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Elle serait peut-être... Elle serait peut-être gentille au final.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Well, you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
C'est plutôt... La musique est plutôt stressante, hein. Je vais pas vous mentir. L'intonation de la musique, on dirait un peu dans The Witcher 3. Mur. On a tout ça à regarder. Machine à écrire, c'est parti. Report sujet. Angel Colomar. Rapport concernant le groupe de mouvements séparatistes.
Somebody started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222. Report about separatist group movements.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
Ok.
Just forget it's here, Sonny. That's...
Donc ça, c'est pas ce qu'on cherche. Livre étrange. Ah, ah punaise, c'est la page qui a été coupée.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
La page
Oh,
manquante.
gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Vous savez quoi? Enfin, je vis à fond l'enquête et là j'ai des fourmis partout. Pas des fourmis mais des frissons. On rentre de plus en plus dans le vif du sujet et là ça fait plaisir.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
What's... Molly. Oh mon Dieu.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss,
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
listen, Bossbird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Oh, Sonny, il est vraiment
boss, I'm
vénère.
sorry,
C'est trop bien.
But
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
no, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
MDA, ça prend des tournures. Je m'y attendais pas. En vrai, je m'y attendais pas de tout ce qui vient de se passer. Là, je viens de me prendre une petite gifle. Punaise, c'est-à-dire que Molly, elle a travaillé là aussi. Et le crocodile, elle a fait exprès d'ouvrir, de nous laisser entrer pour nous prendre en flagrant délit. Et bah dis donc. Bon après, on n'a rien à craindre. Hein. Marty avec la grosse Bertha. Tout va bien. Allez, c'est parti.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zavos, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And
And?
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavos. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Oula, baston. What? Il s'est passé quoi? Je me suis fait
I
assommer.
think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
C'est plutôt trop bien.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Bon, Marty pète complètement un câble. Bon, après, ça se comprend, hein. On est vraiment enfermé dans une pièce qui prend feu. D'ailleurs, ça me fait rire, ça me fait penser à une scène... à deux scènes. La scène dans Basile le détective, où ils sont presque prêts de mourir. Donc je suis sûr on va trouver un moyen de s'enfuir. Et également, leur discussion, c'est vraiment comme dans L'arme fatale, entre Robert et Martine.
Marty!
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake, fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Le début. Ah, ok. Hop. What? Voici, c'est par là. Ok. 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 Pas mal du tout. Il est plutôt bien. Non, c'est pas ça.
So what now?
C'était
Now
ça.
we run and swim.
I can...
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
Bon, je crois que j'ai passé le dialogue, je suis désolé. Trop excité de savoir la suite. Mais je pense que Marty a dit qu'il savait pas nager.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Ah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, boss bird.
Mais où est-ce qu'on était? Dans un bateau?
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Ouais, c'est pas cool pour Marty.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to... well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
Alors, on était dans quoi? Navire
You
coulé.
know, I have a feeling this night's just getting started.
We were almost finished.
Yeah.
You don't want to quit, do you?
No, Sonny, I don't.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
Cluck me. That's old Captain Marsh. I thought he died 50 years ago.
Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres choses à regarder? Navire, la ville. Okay.
You've seen better days too, haven't you? Clawville. You tried it again, but I'm still alive.
Ok, faut parler avec le capitaine Marsh.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the gods.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr, of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly. And even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh?
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady. Like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here.
C'est lui le marathonus en fait.
Okay, that's too much for me.
Ok. Bon, ils sont dépassés des choses là. On va vite fait analyser. Zawas a essayé de se débarrasser de nous, mais pourquoi? Est-ce qu'elle est de la mèche avec IBN Whistler? Le nom de Molly est apparu là où je m'attendais le moins à le voir, dans le carnet de Madame Zawas. Le choc que ça a dû lui faire. Ok, Capitaine Marsh. C'est quoi? Un capybara. Je sais pas ce que c'est, on dirait une sorte de castor. Le capitaine est bien... Pardon, le capitaine est bien plus grande qu'une légende qu'on ne le saurait jamais. Tout le monde l'appelle le capitaine, mais il a très probablement jamais pris la mer de toute sa vie. C'est un gars qui a rien à se reprocher, mais il a peut-être vu quelque chose d'utile. On s'en fout de ça. Le bateau.
A black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat, a big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship. I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea. Arr.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Arr, exactly. Are you friends of theirs?
Non.
Well, an acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar Club, and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Plumey gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Mais carrément en fait, par tous les poils, Zawas bosse aussi pour IBN. Ou en tout cas ils sont liés, mais oui. Bon, c'est tous des enflures. Je vais tous les arrêter.
Yeah.
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
Easy, old-timer.
Ok. Le Switch Nornil.
Do you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
Bon, je pense que c'est pas lui qui va savoir quelque chose.
Boys, but they don't really tolerate folks like me there.
Ah bah autant pour moi.
Not surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Arr, sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you. If only I were a spring chicken like ye are, I'd be already running over there.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
On a burning ship? Bloody hell. You know how to live, lads.
We're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, you be! Arr!
Ok. Et bah, le capitaine Marche, c'est un sacré petit galopin. Madame Zévoise.
Have you heard the name Madame Zevas?
Arr, when I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful and deadly. Just how I like my women. Arr.
Ah, me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
Arr, she has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
You're quite the detective.
Arr, so I've been told.
Ça me fait trop rire, ils sont tellement deuxième degré avec lui, il est tellement premier degré que... bah, il se croit super héros quoi. Videur.
This Ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Arr, nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to
Oh, les
sink,
cons,
they
ils ont
got
fait la
into
pire
their
erreur
pretty
de leur
car
vie.
and got away like bats out of hell.
So they didn't see us swimming to shore.
I wouldn't know that.
What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
When we agree on that,
I think I broke a rib or two.
my sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal, especially after tonight.
Come on, we got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
Ok. C'est qui ce petit gadjo? Ok, assez bugué. Docteur original Miss Budo, Hibou Grand-Duc, accro à la morphine, névrosé, vieux et laid, mais notre amitié remonte à la viande des inspecteurs poulets. Bubo est une véritable institution, autant pour moi, c'est lui qui garde les criminels intacts et en vie, et il aide même parfois les flics qui aimeraient se faire repérer officieusement. Pour la bonne somme d'argent, bien sûr. Là, il y a un vrai bug. Donc, c'est ici que vit le capitaine Marsh, qui a probablement jamais été un véritable capitaine, mais reste l'un des gars les plus vertueux que je connaisse. L'appartement du Bubo lui sert aussi de bureau. Je suis pas sûr que ce soit très légal, un peu comme dans mon cas. Bien sûr, le mien n'est pas rempli d'organes et de membres, autant que je sache. Bon bah ça a l'air marrant tout ça. Donc là, on a l'appartement de Bubo. De toute façon, on n'a que ça à faire. Allez, c'est parti. C'est parti pour aller voir Bubo et en savoir plus sur la suite de l'enquête. C'est parti.